Yes, going on. My name is Lakeisha Shelton. I write books. I'm self-published, and in total, I have published 12 books. But we're gonna talk today about a couple of them. Not all of them, just a couple. So just bear with me. Shout out to Armon and Trey. Keep doing y'all thing. I love y'all music. This is Poetry of Life Part 1. This is the old version of Poetry of Life Part 2. I redid that book and resized it to these sizes. This is Poetry of Life Part 3 of Fellow Poets. It includes my mother, two of my uncles, myself, and my brother, who unfortunately passed away in October. Poetry of Life Part 1 through 3 is about life, love, marriage, relationships, dropping out of school, things of that sort, everyday life. You know, with these poetry books, you have a bunch of different styles, writers, and different poetry. Moving on to the next. This book is called Sex in the Strangest Places. Sex in the Strangest Places. Sex in the Strangest Places is an adult romance book. It's not for kids. It's wild. This is the inside, the first cover page. Sex in the Strangest Places says, Sex in the Strangest Places is a novel for adults only, and things does get very, very tempting. Please enjoy the everlasting lust of sex from one mind to another. Experiencing sex in the lighthouse, says the main character Chandra. Where's my G spot? Asks Keisha. Cell block 69 is the spot you wouldn't want to miss, says Carmen. And between my legs on Kit Kat Island is where you will be with me, says Peaches. So if you're a woman that's curious, a couple who's looking to spice up your sex life, or someone just with a wild imagination, this is the book for you. Again, this is Sex in the Strangest Places. They're all available on Amazon.com, Createspace.com, Kindle.com, Smashwords.com, BookBuzzer.com. They're available all over the world. The next book is called My Baby Daddy and the Family Drama That Came Along With It. This is the cover. When you open the book, this is what it looked like. Welcome to Trisha's world of Baby Daddy and the Family Drama That Came Along With It. Toya and Monica was attacking Trisha via Facebook, where she couldn't defend herself. So she started lashing back at them. If you like a drama-filled book, then this is the book for you. Everyone loves to talk about baby mama drama, but in Trisha's case, she has baby daddy drama. So please enjoy this book. You are about to experience years of baby daddy and the family drama that came along with it. A lot of people love to talk about us women with baby mama drama. Very rarely do you hear about baby daddy drama, especially via social media. This book is very interesting. It's wild. It's drama filled, and it's very interesting. A lot of people that have read this book, when they started reading it, they couldn't put it down. So again, it's available on Amazon, Createspace, Smashers, Kindles, BookBuzzer. It's all over the web. Last but not least, the book I'm going to speak about is called Let's Help Each Other. Can you relate to these stories? Let's help each other. Can you relate to these stories? This particular book right here, I wouldn't call it my favorite, but it's my favorite because it speaks about knowing the difference of HIV and AIDS. It speaks about rape, abuse, depression, suicide, things of that sort. This book right here is mainly to reach out to the younger generation that's coming up. Um, Runaways, victims, anything that you could be going through. I'm actually starting a nonprofit called the Speaking Voices, and I'm trying to open a center for at-risk youth. Um, this book is basically what we go through that people tend to sweep up under the rug. People don't want to talk about the stuff that's in these books. This book right here, you might know somebody that's going through it or that been through it or that could just relate to it. I urge each and every one of you to purchase this book. A lot of people do not know the difference between HIV and AIDS. A lot of people don't know what HIV and AIDS causes during pregnancy. A lot of people don't know how somebody is suffering from depression or dealing with suicide really affects a person. They take it as a joke. It's not a joke. Look at how many children that has killed themselves due to bullying. Again, this is Let's Help Each Other. Can you relate to these stories? This is my baby daddy and the family drum that came along with it. This is Sex in the Strangest Places. This is Poetry of Life Part 1. This is Poetry of Life Part 2. And last but definitely not least, Poetry of Life Part 3. All available on the web. Be on the lookout for more. I have Sex in the Air, Let's Get Buck Wild. I have I Thought I Married a Man. I have I Thought the Grass Was Greener. I have 3 children's books. The first one is called A Children's Book to Learn, Color, Play, Search. It's a practice book for kindergarten to 6th grade. I have another children's book called Pick Me, Color Me. It's an activity book. And I have It's Coloring with a Twist, another children's book. So y'all look for those. Make sure you subscribe. And the links are below for where you can find these books. You can find me on social media. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Everything is in the description below. Thank you.